Hello? There we go. Ah, sorry about that. Hmm. Now I need to, I guess advertise. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys know or noticed, but I am a big JoJo fan. Oh. I forgot to get off of the streaming soon. Nope. There we go. I guess we'll restart since, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna make this a new JoJo video. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am a massive JoJo fan. I know that's not very shocking. Oh well, here we go. So, I was looking around at Shuckmeister's YouTube channel. He does all sorts of, JoJo content. Pretty cool guy. He also worked at NASA, I think, at one point, and is in Japan now, I think? I don't remember. Anyways, 1 minute. Shuckmeister. I also apologize for my recommended, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. So, earlier, 3 hours ago, he let everyone know via community tab that JoJo's is on Disney Plus now. What? Why? It says, in ancient Mexico, people of Aztec prosper. Among them lives the historic and strange stone mask, which brings eternal life and the power of an authentic ruler. But it suddenly disappears. A long time after that, in the late 19th century, Jonathan Joestar meets Dio Brando. I mean, they're not wrong. Let's see what actual Disney Plus has to say to me. Will you let me in? A long time after that, in the late 19th century... Don't you dare start shilling! No! I just want to see what the entire pitch is. It can't be that hard. Jonathan Joestar meets Dio Brando. They grow together from boyhood to youth as the stone mask brings them to their curious fate or something. I mean, they aren't wrong, but why? Oh, okay. I wonder how recent this was. I'm sorry, what is this light in the box? I'm a bit scared to click on that, but is that Rohan themed boxers? I don't want to know, to be honest. Did Disney Plus acquire JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, none of these are getting, or, well, none of these are answering my questions. Maybe Disney Plus JoJo's Bizarre Adventure might hold some answers. Did this just happen today? I mean, but why? It was already on Netflix. Is there an official website that I can get something from this? There's an official merch store? Okay. I can't get too sidetracked. Okay. There's more than one official merch site? Okay, whatever. Let's see if the Wikipedia has anything to say about this, because... Okay, not now, Grammarly. At least notes... Maybe it's under, reception. OVA. None of this is, answering my question at all. And all it says about who's streaming it, or at least the most recent part they've mentioned, is them having... Sorry, the only thing that they're mentioning is that Stone Ocean is owned by Netflix. Not Disney Plus. Nothing about Disney Plus. Was this... Maybe it's under news. Let's go at CBS News. You gotta be kidding. No, I don't want these at Love and Thunder. I thought that's a good movie. Pinocchio. Wait, it's already out? I mean, I knew Love and Thunder was already out, but... Okay, sidetrack. No, I don't want any notifications. Sidetrack. Why the new Pinocchio movie? Why does Pinocchio have to be, like, in the weird uncanny valley of animation and lifelike, in quotation marks? Also, did they really have to remake Pinocchio with the alleged... Not allegedly. With the weirdly racist crows? And or... Oh, Star Wars stuff? Hocus Pocus 2. There was a sequel? I haven't even watched the first one. She-Hulk, Attorney at Large. Okay. High School Musical, the musical, the series, yep. Prime Survivor, Mighty Mekong, Season 1. Frozen Sing-Along. Okay. Is it just me, or am I not seeing JoJo's in this at all? What? Okay, maybe, I don't want any ads. Maybe it's under Games Radar Plus? Okay, thank you. This doesn't have anything to do with JoJo's. All of these are ads. I just need to make sure. I need to fact check this because, you know what, I'm going back to Shockmeister's original community tab. and hopefully I'll get something. Well, it's definitely here. I don't want to pay for your services. I mean, at least the comments are being fairly, yeah, I mean, they're fairly confused. Oh, Block Vader, I'm sorry. I don't think that Disney is gonna treat JoJo's any better than Netflix. Marco Bacalo says, I reject my humanity, Mickey. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna stop there so I don't put random people on blast. Okay, I'd like to sit back and just take all of this in, but I can't. This is gonna drive me insane. Huh. Stone Ocean stuff. Okay. I wonder. Oh no. I'm just gonna scroll down and. Okay, let's. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stoop to whatever Reddit has going on, but when is it gonna drop? And even more so, how much is gonna be there? I mean, right now, Netflix has exclusive rights to Stone Ocean. So, oh jeez. Okay. Okay. JoJo. Also, has anyone been playing JoJo's All-Star Battle R? I mean, I tried to get into it, but the characters they gave us for the demo, it was clunky at best. Oh, 1 minute. Sorry. Can I, Sorry for that, guys. My dog was barking. Okay. Where was I going with this? Reviews feed. Well, maybe this has something? Question mark? Okay. Oh, this is a game review. This is not what we're here for. Sorry for that. Actually, wait, 1 minute. Things seem to be going wonky on my end. Oh well. Well, I guess I'll know if this is, live once, well, I end it. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking. But, boy, is it hard. Oh well. I'm just gonna keep rambling. Okay. I'm just gonna try and step back and think about this through Disney's perspective. Money. They want that money. It's not that hard. I mean, I like money. I can't think of many people who don't like money. But, Honestly, I mean, I get why they're, like I said, I understand why they're acquiring JoJo's, but at the same time, it's just, I mean, because you can get JoJo's on so many different platforms, you can get like Adult Swim has the dub, or it always had the Part 5 dub, and Netflix is having exclusive streaming rights for Part 6, and the rest of JoJo's is on Netflix, and, there's also Viz Media, like I mentioned earlier, and Adult Swim, like I said earlier, and, like, Verve, and a whole bunch of other, it's on Crunchyroll. There's already so many other platforms you can do to watch Disney. I mean, there's so many other places to watch JoJo's. Okay. So, what does this mean for the JoJo community? I have no idea, because we don't know when it's going to be released on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix. It's on Netflix. We don't know when it's going to drop on Disney Plus. I mean, it's already there, but I don't think we had any... I can't believe I'm doing this. Disney Twitter account. Maybe they announced something on there. Does Disney Plus have like a separate Twitter account? There is absolutely nothing here that is helping us. I'm just hoping this, oh, what did they do with Jiminy Cricket? I am sorry for derailing this, but I am actually not sorry, because what did they do to Jiminy Cricket? You guys know I was looking for JoJo stuff. We have Baymax, Hocus Pocus 2, Lilo and Stitch, Serena Williams. I'm honestly not quite sure about all of, the whole situation, but that's not what we're here for right now, at least. Avatar, the one that no one can quote. Encanto, the Owl House. Oh, hey, it's coming back. Or, good for Owl House fans, I guess. Wait, it's not like it left. The Liver King is on trending? Like from Danny Gonzalez's video? Sorry, okay. Focus. Cars, I loved Cars. She-Hulk, yep. No, I don't want to sign up for Twitter. But if you go back, you'll know that You saw what they did to Jiminy Cricket. You saw. They just absolutely murdered him. Maybe the JoJo's announcement is on Disney Plus Twitter. It was probably about 3 hours ago at the latest. No, I don't want to sign up for Twitter. Stop asking. Okay, on Disney Plus. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Twitter. Has anyone been talking about this on Twitter? On Reddit? Stuff for the next Stone Ocean? Was this from last year? No? Part 2, yeah. And this is just a synopsis of, I wonder if any of these ads will, like, get me kicked off of YouTube. I hope not. This has just been an experience. I won't say it's been a gold experience, but it's an experience. Okay. All-Star Battle R? Okay, oh, that's... Okay, I wonder if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has, like, an official Twitter account. Maybe they've said something. All-Star Battle R. Is there, like, an official Twitter account? Does JoJo have an official There is nothing official. What does Foo Fighters have to do with Twitter? Okay. So, now what? I'm not sure. It's just... there's so many other places to watch JoJo's already. I'm at risk for repeating myself, but oh well. Okay. With all that being said... I'm not sure. It's just... Sorry, just making sure things work on my end. Oh. Have I not? I just realized you guys haven't been seeing what I've been showing on my end of things. So, that's good. Or, no, it's not good. Here we go. I'm sorry, you guys did not see any of that. But, yeah, like I said. Earlier, Chuckmeister released a community post, you know, talking about the fact that JoJo's is on Disney Plus. I did a lot of digging, and this is all it says. We have no information on where it's dropped or when it's dropping. We know where it's dropping, but when it's dropping, this has just been something. It has been something. Oh, gotta be kidding. Okay. We don't know when it is dropping, but it looks like they've acquired the rights to it somehow. I don't know how they, they have enough money to buy JoJo's, but, now what is this going to mean for the JoJo fandom, other than it being, even more of a dumpster fire than it usually is? I mean, that's gotta be some sort of an accomplishment. That's gotta be an accomplishment, actually. How can it be more of a dumpster fire than whatever's going on? Normally. You guys know what the JoJo fandom is like. I know what the JoJo fandom is like. I've actively contributed to what the JoJo fandom is like. Okay, I haven't done anything weird, like shipping Giorno with his dad, Dio. Oh, the pain. That is being in the JoJo fandom. I love y'all, but I also, at the same time, why? Just why? So, this means that, on one hand, we'll get a bunch of We Don't Talk About Bruno jokes, which will be hilarious, but at the same time, we're gonna get a resurgence in the Don't Skip Parts memes. And it's not like memes, or at least the Don't Skip Parts memes, hasn't already gone stale. But I mean, the meme where I think it's Jotaro, and it's like, don't mess with us JoJo fans. We only have 3 jokes. And it's true. It's true. It is so true. Okay. However, this will also mean that if I want to do, like, AMVs with JoJo's, Disney's gonna be sniping me from 2 angles. Because one, I think that Giorno as Rapunzel in the I Have a Dream number from Tangled is hilarious. I had so much fun working on it, choreographing it, and just coming up with the idea. It'll be less fun when, Disney snipes me for not only using their copyrighted songs, but also for having JoJo characters. Of course, I think David Productions might get to me first, but that's something else entirely. Okay. Things have been a bit... I know things have been scuffed, and I really don't care. Okay. So, do you think the JoJo's community is gonna get more toxic, if that's even possible? I mean, I don't think it's possible for JoJo's to be even more... Actually, no, the JoJo fandom is fairly chill. Sure, you get some weirdos, but, like, I think JoJo fans have now finally understood that JoJo's is not niche anymore. But I can also see JoJo's easily getting cancelled for some questionable stuff. Like, the first episode with the Kona Deoda, scene where Dio kisses Erina non-consensually. I mean, there's that, and also, let's see, the, scene with Lisa bathing in part 2. And, I'm not sure if I can, how am I gonna put this? German soldiers in 1920s in part 2. I can easily see them getting canceled for that. Yeah, that did happen. Not to mention, like, okay. Let me go, okay. I'm gonna look through the episode list of JoJo's, and I will be able to tell you, what would get Disney canceled, and JoJo's by extension canceled. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a doozy, but let's get moving. Part 1, episode 1, Dio the Invader. Whoops. That is the episode where Dio kisses Elena non-consensually, and oh yeah, the animal cruelty. How did I forget that? Let's see. A letter from the past, or And the next thing I can think of is when Speedwagon and Jonathan meet, and they have and Jonathan goes, I need to find an Oriental apothecary or something like that. And sure, that's a bit of a yikes, but like, it was. I don't want to use this excuse, but one, we do have to remember that JoJo's Part 1 was written in the 80s, and 2, Araki has gotten a lot better with, writing stuff. I mean, not stuff in general, but writing a whole bunch of different topics. Let's see, I bet you with the recent news of the Queen, episode 5 is where, we get Tarkus and Blueford. Blueford. They share their sob story with their sad backstory. Well, that's gonna get kind of uncomfy. And also the portrayal of Wang Chun, the guy that Dio got the one that Dio was, working with to poison George Joestar. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's move on to part 2. What would get them canceled? New York's JoJo. Joseph beating up a cop that one time? I mean, I can't say I disagree with Joseph. I mean, but like, Twitter's gonna have a field day with that. However, can we just talk? And I'm just gonna stop and appreciate how wonderful Arena was when she's like, JoJo, by all means, beat up the men who insulted our friend here, but make sure not to bother the other patrons too much. Just Queen. Let's see, the Pillar Man, the cross-dressing. I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, Tequila Joseph. Just. Whoa! That's gonna be. I mean. Listen, he looks pretty, and I gotta appreciate. He isn't mad about, he isn't mad at, the German soldiers, insulting the fact that he's cross-dressing. He was insulted by the fact that the German soldiers thought that he looked stupid. And what do you mean? He's gorgeous. Let's see. Like I said earlier, there was also that one scene where Joseph is peeping through the keyhole while Lisa was bathing. Yeah, that's gonna get a yikes. Can I call that an Oedipus Rex speedrun? I'm just gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Woo! Part 3. This is going to be a... Listen. If Twitter crazies haven't run themselves ragged by the time part 2 is finished, oh, better get ready. Let's see. Strength. With the, how can I put this without YouTube sniping me? A creepy orangutan who creeps on, like a 10-year-old girl. That's all I'm gonna say. And let's move on to, let's see. Iggy. I'm looking. Okay. Bastards Mariah. You know, not Mariah Carey. Mariah from JoJo's. This lady. She has magnetism power, and, you can tell by the fact that she is under Evil Babe's wiki that she does some stuff. She magnetizes older Joseph and Avdol, another character, together. And it's weird. Not as nearly as weird as Setsalesi, where, okay. It's been a while since I watched part 3. 1, because it's a drag, it goes on forever. And 2, there's some really weird stuff in this, like Setsalesi. Polnareff gets, like, de-aged, and this one woman shows up, takes care of him, and he's like, ooh, I'm gonna take an opportunity to get up close and personal with some plot. Yes. Plot. And then, you know, when Alessi's finally defeated, listen, I know that Alessia just likes the ability to push around people weaker than her, but let's be real, that one scene where Polnareff gets up close and personal with plot was wildly uncalled for. Okay, part 4. It's actually fairly unoffensive at first, or early on. I mean, Angelo was really weird, but I can't say they didn't have it coming. Okay, Yukako, she might get cancelled. Or the entire arc where she, like, kidnaps him, or Koichi, that is. However, I can also see people like, if the genders were swapped, you know, everyone would be outraged, and I'm like, well, it's not like Koichi or his pals took this lying down either. Let's go eat Italian food. My favorite episode. Tonio only does, you know, Tonio, he does like, this is the only episode that, you know, he really gets to shine. But, we love him. We stand Tonio Trasardi here. Let's see, let's go to the manga artist's house. I mean, Rohan is questionable in it of himself. He eats a spider! Or not eats, he licks it. With way too much enthusiasm for anyone who is licking a spider. Let's go hunting. do you think we should mention that? Do you think Disney knows that in the Let's Go Hunting arc, they're hunting rats, like Mickey? Or Shigeshi's Harvest, that has some weird moments, but nothing overly yikes. Yukako Yamagishi dreams of Cinderella. Oh boy, let's see. Yukako, you know. 1 minute, sorry. Anyways, Yukako Yamagishi dreams of Cinderella. Let's see, the fact that Yukako is going out of her way to, try and get Koichi to like her. I mean, I don't think Koichi dislikes her, and I don't think that Yukako... I think Yukako really does love Koichi, but boy howdy does she need therapy. I mean, everyone in JoJo's needs therapy. But, boy howdy, Yukako would greatly benefit from some therapy. That one scene where Aya Tsuchi is, like, sizing Yukako up. I'm not gonna say any more about that, but I also really liked Aya. The reason that she got a stand is that she wanted to be a fairy godmother and make people feel beautiful. We stan. Yeah. Part 5. If you guys didn't notice, part 5 is my favorite. Let's see. Go to Experience, episode 1. Giorno stealing from a tourist. Bucciolati is coming. Or Bucciolati appears. Not gonna say anything. However, I do really want people, like, non-JoJo fans, or people who, like, only watched it because it was on Disney Plus, being like, okay, who is this weirdo and why is he looking Giorno? While pretty much every, like, JoJo fan who's watched part 5 is like, I wish I was Giorno. Look, no, I'm not. I can't. But I just want people to, react to the, what a surprise. That's the distinct tang of a liar. Right, Giorno Giovanna? I have to apologize. I know I said questioning was done, but the situation has changed a little. Wouldn't you agree, Giorno? Don't be shy, amico mio. I'm really very interested in what you have to say. Meet the gangster behind the wall. Polpo, he's Polpo. Yikes. Joining the gang, episode 4. Abakio having Giorno drink some homemade tea. Is also no one concerned about why, Abakio's pee was, like, steaming? Okay, the Schmex pistols appear. Not too cancelable. Lunchtime is for lunch. People die when they are killed. The archer class is really made of archers, Some just SS Plus tier advice from anime. The first mission from the Hitman team, okay, then we have, meeting Trish, and boy howdy, Mista's gonna get cancelled. However, I'm interested in seeing people react to Trish. I think that she needed more time, because she's an absolute diva. And she deserves it. She she is being escorted by a bunch of gang stars to meet her father. And the first thing she's like, "Hey you, take off your clothes." Fugo's all like, "What? I'm not interested in seeing you naked. The bathroom is out of towels, so your jacket will have to do. Speaking of which, get me a handkerchief. Also, and while you're there, can you get me Da Vinci blush #2 and some nylon stockings? Oh, and those better be the ones at the enforced at the thighs. And get me the latest copy of Vogue Italia. Oh, and some mineral water would be nice, but it has to be from France. I'd rather keel over than drink that other stuff." How do I remember her entire shopping order? Oh well. And that one scene where Fugo was like, "Dang, Trish, you're just going through the absolute ringer. No wonder you're terrified." Giorno hits the brakes a little too hard. Fugo gets a face full of Trish plot, which I should remind you, Trish is 15 and Fugo is 17. But before that happens, Mista's like, "Hey, I see what you're doing, Fugo." And Trish and Fugo weren't expecting, to bump into each other. But Misa's like, "Please don't tell the boss. Please don't tell the boss on Fugo. It's not his fault he's please don't blame Fugo for being an overeager horn dog. Blame his weakness in the face of boobs." I believe that is basically word for word what Mista says. Who I should remind you is 18 and, Trish is 15. And I know someone out there is going to say, "That's not much of a big age gap. It's legal in Italy." Let me stop you there. When the law usually says legal, it means between other minors. Mista is an actual adult. Also, as someone who was 15 at one point, I can firmly say that, me at 15 dating an 18-year-old would be kind of weird. They're an actual adult. They can do adult stuff like vote, pay taxes, and buy swords. So yeah, that's weird. But also, Mista's kind of... Okay, Mista wears a turtleneck crop top sweater, tiger print pants, socks with sandals, and a hat. And also, I just think he's one of those people. I mean, he's never been overtly creepy with Trish, I think, so. Also, he shoots rapists. So, yeah. Okay, slight tangent. I think that shipping, Team Vigilante with each other gets kind of weird. Or maybe it's just me, because unless it's Vigilante and Abacchio. They're dating and they're married, okay? What do you mean I have no proof? Vigilante told me it's canon. But, anyways, I just think they'd be more interesting as, at least Mista and Trish, I think, would be more interesting as, a chaos duo. Where Mista would be like, "Hey, Trish, if I, did something weird here, what do you think would happen?" And Trish is like, "I don't know. Do you want me to film it?" She'd be the type of person who would film her pals, shenaniganery for clout. And honestly, I'm not gonna blame her. Let's see, baby face fight. Yeah, it's the baby face fight. That's the, non-localized version. Maloney in general, he'll just... I mean, I don't think that I've met anyone who likes Maloney. Okay, I haven't met anyone who unironically likes Maloney, period. But I feel like if there are people who do like Maloney, they either like him because A, he's wonderful meme fodder, or I think that's the only reason people like Malone. But even if the people who do like, even the people who do like Malone, they know that he's got some issues. Let's just scroll on past that and let's get to the Venezia fight with Ghiaccio. However, the more pressing and more cancelable thing is that scene between Mista and Giorno, where Giorno's like, "Hey, Mista, we have the thing," and Mista's like, "Yeah, can you heal me up? I'm dying." And Giorno's like, "Well, first off, it's not exactly healing. I'm replacing the body parts you lost with new ones, so it's gonna hurt." And he's like, "Okay, just patch me up. I'm dying." Ah! And then Misa's like, "Giorno, what the heck? Do you have to be so rough?" And Giorno's all, "I told you, I can't fix it. Settle down and take it like a mafioso. Besides, there's about 18 more bullet wounds, and you'll have to strip if you want this to work." And poor Narancia, in the middle of Mista getting healed. "Hey, there you are. I can't see anything in this early morning light. I'll keep after it, though." I'm convinced that one scene of Mista healing Giorno is the reason that people ship the two. Just, I'm personally not a fan, but it's not weird, nearly as creepy as, say, if you were to ship Diavolo and Giorno, but it still just like I said, I prefer them as being bros. Also, Misa's just kind of hanging off of everyone. He just seems like the dude who likes to cuddle, Let's see. Green Day and Oasis. I mean, do people unironically like not Diavolo, Chocolata, and are willing to gloss past all of the shady stuff that Chocolata's done? He's gonna get cancelled. But to be fair, that's not something that the JoJo fandom hasn't done. And or at least cancelled in the way that the JoJo fandom does, which is to say, relentlessly bully him. As Chocolata deserves. Alright. Part 6. I mean, the first episode happened. I'm not gonna say any more about that. And, what's her name? Gwess. With the, budget little feet? Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah. She was weird. However, in the dub we did get Uru Jolene, which is either gonna haunt me in my memories or be excellent meme fodder. But Wes, what am I supposed to do? I haven't watched this episode enough to quote it directly. Uru. That was when I first heard Rochu, I'm hungry. Feed me, yeah? I suddenly realized that's one of the many times I am, introduced to the concept of psychic damage from D&D. Because I took some psychic damage from that. And also, Fu. I think that one scene where she hides the discs, the Jodogo's memory disc, in between some plot. That's all I'm gonna say. I think that we'll have Twitter having a field day, and But, yeah. That is the list of what can or might get Disney cancelled for hosting JoJo's, or at least get JoJo's being even more picked on than it already is. I mean, if there's anyone who likes to make fun of JoJo fans, it's other JoJo fans. Huh. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens. However, oh no, I just realized Disney censors a lot of LGBTQ plus stuff or cuts it short. For example, I think it was either Owl House or Over the Garden. No, it was Owl House, and they were like, guys, this is getting a little too gay up here. We're cutting you short a few seasons." So, oh man, when they see JoJo's, I mean, there's a reason the joke about JoJo fans is being gay. There's a reason for that. And I can't say it's without reason as a certified LGBTQ plus person. But, oh man, do you think Araki will be cancelled for the bury your gays trope? Because all of the people who he has confirmed to be in LGBTQ plus relationships, like, weren't great people, but it was very clear that, it's not because they were gay, or at least not straight. It was because, everyone dies in JoJo's. No one is safe in JoJo's. Not even the straights. I mean, it's not like he's had, negative rep either, or at least he was very casual with it. For example, when Jolene is first introduced to the jail, she's like, hey, there's a dude with all the girls here, and one of the enforcers, they was like, nah, she's going through some hormone HRT, and Jolene's like, huh, science can do that now? Sweet. Sure, some translations do use the word queer, and I also know that it is a slur, one that's been widely acclaimed, but however, that's more of a translation thing than an original text thing, to my understanding. I don't know Japanese. I'm not going to pretend to know Japanese. But I think it's unfair to cancel or go after Disney for fan translations if that happens. Of course, the people who do say, what a queer, they're saying that they aren't some of the gayest characters in the series. Of course, it's just been getting progressively gayer as time goes on. But that's why we love JoJo's. Or at least that's why I love JoJo's. The self-expression and confidence. Also, it's just, yes, fiction affects reality. But at the same time, you gotta know the difference. And most of the time, the JoJo fans I've encountered online, they are very supportive of the LGBTQ plus community, and a lot of times in the community itself. What I'm hoping is that Disney won't get weird with Sorbeto and Gelato from Part 5. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe this will teach them that having LGBTQ plus rep will be profitable. Or at least they don't have the excuse of no one is going to watch it if there are LGBTQ plus characters in it, because JoJo's is so popular. However, this does bring into question of what's going to happen to all the Disney references in Part 6. For example, there's this one scene where Hermes is reciting a bunch of facts, and in the dub, she says Bugs Bunny's birthday is this, while in the manga, she says Mickey Mouse's birthday is this. Do you think that they're gonna have her voice actress redub that line? Also, let's talk about, the Bohemian Rhapsody arc, yeah, that one, where Ungolo brings to life a whole bunch of fictional characters, and Anna Sui first notices that a billboard for Disney World is missing Mickey. To quote him, if there's no Mickey, that stuff, I'm trying not to get too demonetized here, ain't Disney. And later he says, where the heck, once again, I didn't say the thing, YouTube, is Mickey? Now, I'm not quite sure what Disney will do with that. I think it would be very, not hilarious, but very entertaining from a meme perspective, that they'll have like these voice actors redub those scenes. But at the same time, like, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know I do voice acting. And let me tell you, I don't like doing takes multiple times. No one does. Or at least, if you have to say a certain line over and over and over again, it starts to grate on you. And, and once you lock in a line, for example, when I released my Kirby dubbing video, Elflin says, so, your name is Kirby? My name is Elflin. Nice to meet you. For the longest time, like, before I pushed out the final version, while I was still going through drafts, instead of, my name is Elflin, I said, I'm Elflin. And it is a process to drill in that small correction. Now, to be fair, excuse me, I was doing it from memory, and voice actors usually have the advantage of having a script in front of them. But it would be very interesting to see how that's gonna look. Of course, I'm gonna say that we don't have any information aside from what Disney Plus has given us. I looked through the tweets earlier in the stream, not that you guys could see it, but believe me, there was nothing mentioning JoJo's, and I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'll be sure to stream next time, or at least once we get more information, but until then, I've been Wise Hero, and thanks for stopping by. I'll be releasing a Kirby video next week, so stay tuned for that.